springtime here in East Kansas, getting some spring works done, pull the wheel corral around, gather your cows. It's going to be good for them when we come back in the fall. So we're just branding calves, kind of going through the routine of the springtime for me. I take a lot of pride in being a cowboy. I really respect, the old cowboys from when we first started having cowboys and vaqueros in the United States, and being able to keep that going. There's one thing about the cow industry is there's things changing every day, but to me, the people that started it and the way they did it, there's a reason they did it that way. The cowboy world, kind of everybody helps everybody. So being neighbors, that was one of my good friends that we were working for today, and it's enjoyable. You get to show up, they help me, I got to help them, and just the pride and just the memories that you make, I think, is unbeatable. The multi-purpose of the Deweze beds are what I really enjoy about them. In the wintertime, they're super awesome. I feed a heck of a lot of hay with them. Come springtime, one of the big deals they do is they put gator hide all over those beds. So I'm pulling that wheel corral around. I've got my coolers on the back there. I've got my brand and pop, my brand, ear tags, whatever. It serves a purpose as a table. When I'm driving down the road, I don't have to worry about my coolers sliding off if it's just a regular bed, and they're not going to be super hot if your hand touches them or whatever, if it's 80, 90 degrees when you're working. Pulling my wheel corral around, it's got rubber wheels. Pulling out pastures, you don't know if you're going to run over a thorn bush or anything like that. If I've got to pull a wheel off that thing, I'm not carrying jacks and everything else. I'm literally just folding my arms down, pick the wheel up, buzz it off. I can run in town and be back in business in 20 minutes. Where if not, you're packing way too many things that you don't need to. As long as there's cows in the world, there's always going to be a need for good cowboys. As long as there's a need for good cowboys, you're always going to have a good horse, a good dog, and a good way to feed cattle. At that point in time, everything else is window dressing.